Hello everyone, welcome. I do hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with training today, and our topic for today is leaders cultivate. Now you might be thinking cultivate, surely that's a farming word. Yes, it is, but it's definitely applicable to leaders. If you're a leader or you are an aspiring leader, it's important for you to be aware that one of your roles as a leader is to cultivate your people. Good leaders observe the greatness or the potential that they see in the people that they lead and they point it out. But great leaders actually take the time to cultivate that potential which they observe in their followers. It's important as well that you understand that everyone has different abilities, everyone has different capacities, everyone has different talents, everyone has different gifts. So, as a leader, it would be wise for you to stay away from comparing your people to one another because they're all different, they all have different capabilities. But your role as a leader is to cultivate the gold that you observe in those that follow you. And how do you do that? How do you cultivate the gold? Number one, you start by identifying it. So you take the time to observe your people, and then when you observe them, you're able to identify what their skills are, what their strengths are, and you may even identify it before they are aware of it. When you've identified it, the next step is to cultivate that gift within them. How do you cultivate them? You teach them, you train them, and then you provide them with the opportunity to practice what you have taught them. In doing so, of course, they'll make mistakes. If you think about a baby learning how to crawl, the baby will fall down many times, but that baby never gives up. But yet the parents continues to encourage the child to get up and walk, and there's lots of praise even when they fall. And that's the similar sort of process that a leader uses. When your people fall, when your people fail, instead of criticizing them, instead of making them feel small, what you do is you praise them where there are things to be praised, and where they need where they need like guidance, you feed forward. So instead of focusing on the past, focus on what they should do differently in the future. So there's a book that I read, I think by Marshall Goldsmith, and he talks about feed forward. And that's what you should do as a leader. So you're not criticizing them or tearing them down or making them lose their sense of worth and their sense of belief in themselves. Rather, what you're doing is explaining to them, this is what you did right, this is what you should do differently. Okay, so see, the difference there is you could say this is what you did right and this is what you did wrong. But instead of saying wrong, you could say this is what you did right and this is what you could do differently. Give them the opportunity to assess the information that you've given them. And then what you do again is go back to the drawing board, give them the opportunity to practice. John Maxwell says that he would normally train up his leaders and advise them to work themselves out of a job. And as a leader, that really is the greatest compliment that you can actually give yourself and your organization. When you're training your people to work themselves out of a job, when you're giving your people the opportunity to grow, it speaks volumes about your leadership style and your leadership capabilities. So as a leader, it's important that you cultivate the gold within your people. See what's in them, call it out, give them the opportunity to practice. And when they fail, instead of tearing them down and castigating them, give them the opportunity to do something different by giving them the information, the skills they need to do better next time. Okay, so great leaders cultivate the goal that they see within the people, and I know you are a great leader, so do take these tips on board and do something great with the people that you have following you. Okay, these are my tips for you today. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Until next time, from my heart to yours, do take it easy. Bye.